an example of this, just this week, Morgan Stanley, one of the largest and oldest banks on Wall Street, actually filed an application with the Securities and Exchange Commission to roll out their own exchange traded fund mirroring Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum's price tracker. So that was a big shocker for a lot of people on Wall Street. You know, BlackRock was one of the first major Wall Street firms to do that back in 2024, but Morgan Stanley did it this week, and I think a lot of analysts were shocked by that. In fact, I follow a couple of Bloomberg analysts on Twitter, and they said, wow, we were not expecting Morgan Stanley, of all people, to do this. So definitely a lot more institutions feeling comfortable, feeling that regulatory red tape has been rolled back. So expect a lot of those institutions to be diving in and doing some of the same things that Morgan Stanley is doing this year, Gurish.
Yeah, so beyond what you've just described being done by Morgan Stanley, what other sort of digital assets should we be on the lookout for this year?
Yeah, so, well, aside from Bitcoin, we obviously have Ethereum, we have Solana, there's XRP, some of these altcoins that we like to call them, alt meaning aside from Bitcoin, right? You know, a lot of these digital assets are now included in these exchange traded funds. A lot of these institutions are sort of crypto curious outside from Bitcoin. So keeping an eye on some of these altcoins would definitely be one to watch in 2026.